Okay, hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so we're going to do another quick movie review. This time it is going to be Eyes Wide Shut from 1999. So it's directed by Stanley Kubrick, starring Tom Cruise and Nicole Coleman. It's more or less an erotic thriller where, after a fancy party, a man wife confesses to having fantasies of other men, and consumed with jealousy, he wanders the night encountering sex workers and rich people orgies and secret societies. Okay, so now a wealthy doctor named Bill, that's Cruz, and his wife Alice, that's Kidman, are invited to a party given by one of Bill's rich colleagues. After each of them seems to flirt with other people in the party, they come home and get into an argument. After confessing that she's had fantasies with other men, Bill goes into an emotional tailspin where he wanders the city and is presented a variety of extreme sexual situations. So a family friend makes a pass at him. He befriends a streetwalker, and most importantly, though, he crashes a bizarre sex party that seems to be held by some presumably rich and powerful men. After the party, Bill finds himself being followed around by strange men and told to stop asking questions about the party. Throughout the movie, Bill becomes increasingly paranoid, struggling to come to grips with his guilt and sexual desires. The movie is paced like a mystery or conspiracy film, but it's really about Bill's emotional hangups. He's haunted by the thought of Alice having sex with another man, even though it's never happened. He's tempted on several occasions to have an affair himself. And the movie takes this strange, dream-like feel. Of course, it is called Eyes Wide Shut, and it's based on a story called Dream Story, so it's not surprising that most of the movie probably happened in Tim's head. Okay, so now there is a fair amount of nudity, but none of it's very erotic, which is probably the point. The nudity is presented as very sterile and uninvolving. The movie isn't really trying to turn you on. It's exploring Bill's insecurities, and it's there to kind of make you uncomfortable. Now, Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise were at the height of their careers, I'd say, when this movie came out. Tom and Nicole met on the set of Days of Thunder and were quickly married, but then they divorced in 2001. Excuse me. Knowing that, it's interesting to look at how they, play a couple that is struggling in their marriage here. Tom Cruise has been a national movie star for decades, making it big with movies like Risky Business, Top Gun, A Few Good Men, etc. His popularity was still strong with films of this era, like Magnolia, Vanilla Sky, and the Mission Impossible franchise. Again, Nicole Kidman was in a similar professional position. Again, they got noticed with Days of Thunder, Dead Calm, To Die For, and at least the 90s and in the 2000s. Her popularity continued with things like Moulin Rouge, Practical Magic, and the others. Now, Stanley Kubrick died right after this movie was finished. He's considered one of the great directors of his generation, renowned career that includes movies like 2001, Clockwork Orange, Full Metal Jacket, and The Shining. Okay, so to wrap it up, Eyes Wide Shut, it is an evolving movie by an innovative movie director, Stanley Kubrick, and starring Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman at the height of their careers. They were married in real life at the time, and they portray a couple at a pivotal point in a relationship. It's a beautifully shot movie, and it offers an interesting look at sexual temptation and guilt. Okay, so that's it. I got to thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. You all have a great day. Pick me.